Come on, John, me and you ready? I gotta roller coaster.
I don't know this. You do.
Every day. Come on, man. All you gotta say is you gotta roller coaster. I gotta roller coaster. Yeah. I love Randy.
Oh, Rockin' Randy is the bomb.
And that's going to be enough of Randy. All right, that's it.
Look at Sal Montana. This is so not good. I'm pissing myself.
Yeah, well, that's not unusual.
At least we got to hit some cool high notes. Yeah!
I got a
roller coaster.
I wonder if Randy sat around writing that song and he's like, okay, roller. No. Roll. No.
How many rows do I have to put in here?
Yeah, let's try this. Roller. That's it.
Row. No. Row. No. Row.
Roll. I got it.
Nailed it.
Hey, who's got a banjo?
Poor Randy. He's so great, man.
I love Randy.
Dude, I've literally met him once, and like every story you've ever told me, you could tell is definitely true. Just hanging out with him one fucking time. He's so great, man.
Dude, Randy, I was texting with Randy this week. I tried to get Randy on the show this week. I wanted him to come down, but he has something to do like early this morning, like 6 a.m. early.
Recording a remix of Roller Coaster?
No, I don't think that's it. But he had something to do, which is why he's not here tonight. But Randy is he hits me. You know, I was like, hey, we were talking about you last week, and he was like, yeah, I know. But Randy never gets upset when we say that, you know, Wicked Heart was shit or whatever. He doesn't care. He's like
the most upbeat guy ever.
He really is. And I mean, everything he says, let me find some of the funny stuff he said to me this week. He was really fucking cracking me up. He said something about, you know, Chris, has transitioned into being a fucking, you know, a rock star. Where is that at? That was so fucking funny.
By the way, while you're looking, I'm supposed to shout out my brother-in-law, Chris, who is working third shift down in Lima. Or actually, Indian Lake, I think so.
Down in Lima?
Yeah. I'm shouting out my brother-in-law, Chris. What's up, buddy?
What happens in Lima at fucking 2 a.m?
I think it's a gas station he's working at or something.
Is he building tanks?
No, I mean he's 21. He turned 21 back in October. See, he's Steph's youngest brother.
Right.
So, you know, but he's fucking kick ass, man. He's super into football, so we always like battle over football discussions and stuff like that. And he listens to awful music and I listen to great music, so we always argue about that. Like he was trying to tell Steph and I why Post Malone is good. Ugh. And I'm like, you know what, dude? Look in the chat. Fuck you, Phillies.
More.
Oh my god, that's fantastic,
dude. He is so fucking funny.
Oh my god.
Oh my, where's I can't find it, but I'm a little drunk, so that's.
What do you mean a little drunk?
But him and I were texting back and forth for a few hours yesterday.
Right.
I mean, literally 3 hours. Like, just back and forth.
Right.
Like, I went through the entire Godfather movie, and I'm still texting with Randy. You know, and he is... It's funny, because Randy and I have been through some fucking wars. And he is the same guy... You know, now that he's, you know, the dream is done, I guess. You know, he understands that he's not going to be a rock star or whatever. But he's the same fucking guy.
Yeah. He's
just like, oh, man, I'm going to get out there and I'm going to play this gig. And, I mean, he goes out there and he plays. He'll book the big room in Geneva on the Lake to fucking bring 30 people or whatever to hear Roller Coaster. You know, and I mean, it's brutal to see sometimes. And he has that chair. I don't know if you've seen the chair.
Oh, yeah, dude. I love the chair. Like you mentioned it the last time I was on the show, and I had to look it up. I was like, "Holy shit, Randy! Wow,
dude!" And he has all that shit with Stan the Man with the master plan, and dude, I wanted him on to tell this story. He told me a story about the last time Sebastian Bach was in town, like last October or something, recently.
Yeah,
and he was there with Stan the Man.
Okay.
And they got on Sebastian's guest list. And fucking Stan the Man licked Sebastian's girlfriend's face.
Oh, God.
So they got kicked out, of course. And Randy hits me up. He's like, dude, how long you think I should wait before I apologize to Sebastian? And I was like, I don't know. How about forever?
Yeah, maybe never contact Sebastian again.
Yeah, how about find a different hero? Because this guy's not going to want to hear from you anymore now that your friend licked Sebastian's fucking wife's face.
Sebastian, I'm so sorry. For what? My friend licked her. Yeah, fuck off, click.
Yeah. Or better yet, just don't bring it up. Wait 6 months and then say, hey, man, I hear you're playing this gig. Think we could come out and just me? Alone? Solo?
Yeah. Oh, I promise I won't bring that creepy liquor friend of mine.
I'm not bringing Stan the Man.
Stan the Man.
With the master plan. He wrote that in a lyric in the song. He has that song, Rock and Roll Heaven, and he's like, Stan the Man, master plan. Gotta get to the road or something. I don't even know what the lyric is, but he worked in Stan the Man with the master plan. It's like, dude, stop.
Dude, Randy's like so cheesy. It's so 80s, but you got to give him credit because he just keeps going, dude. That is like, he has such conviction. Like you can't fault him for that. You know?
I love, dude. I don't care how many crazy stories we tell about Randy. I will. Randy has a standing invite. Whether it's me doing a solo show, me and Neely doing a show, anything, there's a standing seat right there for Randy.
Yeah.
Anytime he wants to be on the show, he's welcome.
Dude, like I said, like the one time I met him, I think it was the birthday show when I got written on and threw a monster fit when I woke up passed out. But like he was just like everything you've ever said about Randy, like how exuberant he is and his positive energy and all this stuff. Like I hung out with him in your kitchen over here, like 10 feet from here. It was exactly like that. And the whole time I'm talking to him, like, this is exactly what I would think Randy would be based on what you told me. Like, it was so cool.
Dude, he was me before me on the Classic Metal Show. The first 5 years of the show, he was not even 5 years, like 2 years. And then he got himself kicked off for smoking pot in the parking lot. Because it's fucking Randy, of course.
Right.
But Randy would come. Now, Randy lived pretty far from where the studio was when he was on WSTB. Randy lived on like the backside of Akron, close to Canton. And he would drive.
He would go to Streetsboro?
And he would go to Streetsboro
Holy
every
shit.
Saturday. But
that's a haul, man.
Not only is it a haul, but he would come to the show and he never had a speaking part other than to say the Classic Metal Show. Neely would do his rant. I wish I had tape of this because it's so funny. Neely would do his, hey, that was Y&T, and let me tell you about Y&T. We it was like a music show.
Yeah.
And he would be like, yeah, Y&T, they're in town, and, that's going to be cool, and I can't wait to go see them next week, and so let's play some Y&T here. Here's Y&T with 10 lovers right here. And Randy'd be like, on your classic, man. And he did it like way over the top. I mean, as far over the top as you could possibly do it.
Yo, classic metal show!
He would just do, but that's all he would do. And then the entire time he was on the show, it only grew to this station made Neely do the weather. He had to do
Are you serious?
So Randy's whole speaking part was to do the weather and say the Classic Metal. And Randy would drive this fucking, he would drive 50 miles to come and hang out with Neely,
Right.
and be like, well, Neely, it's going to be 45 and cold tonight. Tomorrow it's going to be 53 and sunny. Right here on the Classic Metal Show.
Like Family Guy. It's going to rain. It's going to snow. On your Classic Metal Show.
He was hysterical. And what was funny in it, if I was him, I would have been so fucking pissed. I started coming down to the show, because Neely was writing for Music's Bottom Line, and he was helping me distribute and whatever. So Neely had invited me to help promote the magazine. And I would come down like once a month. And me, I just would push those guys right the fuck out of the way.
Right.
And meanwhile, I would push them out of the way, and then it would turn into me and Neely doing what we do even now, just not as much and not dirty. Or
right.
Not as dirty, as FCC dirty as I could possibly be.
Right.
But that was what it was. And those guys there was Randy, and then there was Chuck Myden, Papa Chuck, and long-haired Mike, and Big Mike, and Little Mike. There was all those guys. I would push them all right the fuck out. Get out. And it was. I mean, literally, they would stand outside the studio while I stood in the studio.
That's fucking awesome.
And Neely, every once, he felt bad because those were his regular guys. And Neely would be like, oh, well, we're going to play this band called Ed Guy, and Little Mike turned me on to Ed Guy, and he would yell out the door. He'd be like, Little Mike, come here and tell me about Ed Guy. And fucking Mike would come in, but he wouldn't even use the guest mic, which I had.
Right.
He would go and use Neely's.
Bump Neely out of the way, like, Neely, watch out. Okay, so Ed Guy, like,
Exactly. Because those guys didn't want to get in my way because they thought I was the big radio star because I had the fucking metal show going.
Right.
And they didn't want to jump in on that. So, and, it was still just me being me. It wasn't like, I would have moved out of the way if they had something to talk about or something. But,
yeah.
I just was doing what I used to do, which is, shake the tree a little bit. But it was just...
What do you mean you used to do?
Well, I still
do shake the tree a lot.
Yeah, not as much.
Bullshit.
I'm mellow now.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm mellower than I used to be.
No, you're not.
Come on, really?
Of course not. Are you kidding me?
You talking about on the radio or in life?
Everything.
I'm mellower than I used to be.
You are full of shit.
I don't fight nearly as much as I used to.
Because you're not in a position to.
Well, I could.
I mean, dude, we just told the story earlier. Yeah. Like, someone fucked with Steph, and you literally almost killed somebody. Yeah, by the way, my brother-in-law is listening. Yeah. He's going to love that. Like,
and I've knocked you down a few times.
Only twice.
Was at the Dimebag party.
Both were Dimebag parties.
No, the one was here at the book release.
Did you have to knock me down?
I didn't have to. I just did. I knocked you over the couch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot. And I didn't even ask. That was the time I got pissed. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I didn't even do anything this time.
All I know is you took like one step at me, or at least I perceived that because I was fucked up.
Yeah, you did perceive it.
I perceived it, and I was like, boom!
I said, why are you being an ass? And you knocked me. I'm like, and rolled over the couch like everything. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what the fuck?
And AJ jumped in like he's going to do anything. He's the smallest of the three of us.
Right?
What's he going to do?
At least he's in shape. He's the smallest, but at least he's in shape.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
Well, yeah. Well, nothing matters when it comes to you.
I mean, look at when you remember when I fucking dropped AJ at your apartment.
Well, you dropped me in my apartment.
I guess I'm maybe not as calm as I think.
No. Dude, but again, you see red sometimes, and
know. The AJ one was classic because I forget what was going on.
I don't know how you didn't kill him.
I don't know either because I literally dropped. I grabbed him by his head and just fell.
Yeah.
And he just went down with me.
Yeah.
And I just remember him. I had his head pinned to the floor, but he was like folded in half.
Yeah.
Like his legs, like his head was between his legs all the way to the floor.
Yeah.
And he just, as calmly as he could, he was like, "You're going to break my back, dude." So I let him up.
Dude, okay, I hate to admit this, but I have been in a fight with AJ like a couple times. Mm-hmm. And when you fight him, he starts out like on fire, like raging mad. Mm-hmm. And then he eventually like he just gets super mad, like, just let me up. Everything's cool. Like, so, but I mean, so that doesn't surprise me. But I mean, you on top of him, because he's maybe 165 pounds. Yeah, I mean,
my 400 pounds just destroyed him.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's always the dime bag party because we get so fucked up. And notice we haven't done that. We need to do that this year. Like, I mean,
yeah, we haven't done it because it's been during the week.
Yeah.
That's why the one year that we did it was on a Saturday.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this next year it's on a Sunday, so
that would work.
Yeah. I mean, but I mean, I actually am taking time off in December, so we could like push it back like 2 weeks. So because I got time off, we should, man. Like,
right?
Because that was always a thing for us. Because like
fun.
Because like Dimebag, obviously you were friends with Pantera. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, and for me, like Dimebag is one of the most influential musicians that I've ever met. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, everything that he did, like just his attitude about music and everything, like is totally like what, you know, like what I try and, you know, do with my bands and stuff is like, you know, fuck everybody. Let's just rock, throw down, just kick ass, like drink some beers, you know?
Right.
So.
Well, I know that night in question, the biggest problem that we had, which is why me and you threw, was
we started drinking
at noon. It was a party that started at 6.
Yeah.
And me and you
we're drinking Crown.
Me and you were drinking Blacktooth Grins.
Oh my God.
We drank we both tell me if I'm wrong. You and I both were fucking probably 15, 16 shots deep.
Oh yeah.
By 6 o'clock.
Yeah. And then people start showing up.
Yeah.
And you and I are
blasted. Just blasted.
Yeah, we were a wreck. I still don't remember why you had to take me down.
You were getting shitty with Steffi.
I
remember why. Yeah, you were getting shitty with her. And she was like, she was like ready to cry or something.
Yeah,
she
was like a tiny bit bitchy.
Yeah.
But then because I was drunk, I overreacted. I'm like, you need to do,
and I was sitting there, and I was like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And you were like, what are you gonna do about it? And I stood up. I was like, really? And you were like, whoa, and I was like, boom.
I have to admit that part I remember because I was like with all of my friends, like everyone knows that I don't fight. I'm a pussy. I've always admitted it. Like I can't fight. Like honestly, like my adrenaline reflex makes me weak. Like other people's adrenaline, like you could pick up a car, do this. Mm-hmm. Like my adrenaline reflex, I can't pick up a shopping bag.
Right.
You know? Like because I have a severe anger problem. So, but I mean, no one ever sees it. Like, but so. I always assume with my friends, like they know that I can't fight. So if I go, what the fuck you guys, like, I'm like, no one's going to hit me because I don't fight you. No, I'm not going to fight you. So we're just going to yell at each other.
But the problem is that I do fight.
Exactly. And so when I said to you, well, what the fuck are you going to do? Because I thought you were going to go, shut up and just like push me or something.
Nope.
And then all of a sudden you grab me and like put me down. And I remember go, what the fuck? Like, fuck you, man. Like I was so mad.
I just remember you had, I don't remember the guy's name. But he was like a drummer that was in one of your bands. Jimmy something maybe, or I don't know. He's a taller, skinnier guy. And he was there. And like, because we came barreling out of what was AJ's room. Like I knocked you.
Jim, I'm trying to think who that was.
I don't remember who it was. I think he was a drummer. I could be dead wrong. I don't know. But
not like any of us remembers anything except for you kicking my ass that night. Everything else is a blur.
But he looked at me and he goes, what the fuck are you? And then he took a look and I looked at him and then he shut the fuck up and got the fuck out of there. I was like, nope, not gonna mess with you.
Yeah. I remember getting back up and getting in your face, but with my arms behind me, like I was literally chest to chest to go, what the fuck? And you had that look on your face like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And I was like, well, nothing, but
dude, what was funny was there was a moment, Steph comes up to me and she's like, I'm glad you fucking straightened him out. Like at first.
Right.
And then I wasn't calming down.
Yeah.
So then she like 2 seconds later, she's like, all right, I'm not glad that you knocked him
Right?
But it could have been 10 minutes, but we were so drunk that it seemed like it was 3 seconds later. She came right back. It's like, all right, relax.
Dude, I was so shocked that you fucking actually knocked me down. I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, nobody does that. Like, who does that? Like, we're friends.
I'm a goddamn raging bull sometimes, man.
Dude, honestly, and in hindsight, I'm lucky you didn't damn near kill me.
Yeah,
especially because like that day you get emotional that day anyway because like Dime was a friend of yours, like you were an actual friend with Pantera and stuff like that.
And I was not in a good mood.
Yeah, you were in a bad mood.
And I was in the middle of my divorce.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I got lucky. Like Core 9, best friends
did not matter.
Yeah. I seriously, like, I look back on that day. I'm like, dude, I'm surprised that you honestly did not hospitalize me, if not kill me.
It was definitely. I was in a bad fucking mood.
Yeah.
You know, that was right when my dad started being sick,
Yep.
so I was in the middle of that too.
Yeah, that was.
I had all this fucking emotional horse shit between the divorce and fucking my dad being sick.
Yeah.
And 100 shots of Blacktooth Grit.
Oh my god, dude, we were really tying it on.
We got together and we were just playing Pantera songs and just fucking pouring them in. Because I if I'm not mistaken, you and I drank damn near a whole bottle of Crown ourselves.
Yeah, it was 3/4 because I remember going in later after all this shit had hit the fan, and I went, it's like, let's do a Blacktooth together, and I went,
oh, maybe not.
There's not really enough to. By the way, my brother-in-law wants to call in. Should I give him the number?
Let me give it to you. Give me your phone and I'll text it.
All right.
He can call in, but let me text him. All right, let's see here.
This is going to be good. By the way, we still have to do our power half hour.
Do we?
It is. Well, yeah, because it's after 2. Why don't we fucking do it?
That's not my number. Wait a minute.
Aren't you supposed to give him the show call-in number?
I'm giving him my Skype number.
Oh, okay.
I think.
So yeah, this is Steph's youngest brother. So
I don't know Chris, do I? I've probably met him, maybe, but
you may have.
I mean, I know Justin.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, so Steph has 2 sisters and 3 brothers, and Chris is the youngest. He just turned 21 in October, so, and he's working 3rd shift, and he's actually tuned in.
All right, well,
so
bring it on, if that's the right number.
Yeah, no, dude, he's great, man. But he like we're in an argument right now. He thinks Post Malone is good. Like he's kind of into rap and stuff. So
well, I'm into rap too, and Post Malone not good.
Now he does have one thing going for him. He called into the Tomahawk podcast, Joe Thomas and Andrew Hawkins, like the Browns podcast, and they actually recorded him, and he's on one of the show intros. So that's pretty cool.
Well, no call.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Ding, ding, ding. Bring it on.
Yeah. He's working at, what did he say, the grocery store or something?
Right.
So,
Jackal, I want to meet Steph's sisters, John.
Steph's sisters are awesome, Jim. Kara and Kelsey are fucking fantastic. I honestly, dude, like, you get married, like, you always worry about the in-laws and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, my in-laws are awesome. Especially Steph's dad. Like, he's a monster Browns fan, so literally the very first time I met him, like, I had to meet the family the first time, and I walk in, and Steph said, Dad, this is John. I said, hey, what's up? He says, I'm Tim. I said, nice to meet you. And he says, so what do you think about the Browns this year? Like you get the draft to get this. And I'm like, yeah, but what about this? And Steph goes, okay, I'm going to the next room. Like, we didn't leave his kitchen for an hour.
Nice.
It was like, yeah, we're just going to sit here and bullshit about the friggin' Browns. So
meanwhile, I was married 23 years. I met Georgetta's family once, and I called them one other time.
Are you serious?
It's not like they lived far. They lived fucking 5.5 hours from here.
Right.
But they never came here. And, dude, it was such a mess. Georgetta, she didn't get along with her parents when we first got together. So she was afraid that I'd knock her fucking dad out. Like,
by the way, he said, do I have to make a Skype? He can just call that on his phone.
Just call that number. but
So anyway, go ahead.
no. So I never met them because she was always afraid that her dad would say something and I would knock him the fuck out. So then when she got good with them, when she got back in favor or whatever, I just was like, I don't need that shit. I was like, oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Hail and kill, caller. You're on the air.
Well, hello. It is Jon's brother-in-law.
Look at this. It's Chris. What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
It's going good. How's work going? That third shift.
Well, I closed the door. I'm outside. Fucking blows ass. Oh, I can cuss on here, right?
Yeah, you can cuss on here.
Yeah, I think you can cuss, dude. You've heard about a half hour of the show. I think you can fucking curse. So
I just had to make sure.
Nah, it's me, dude. You can fucking curse around me. Do you think I would ever do anything you can't fucking curse on?
Church, but
I don't go to church, man.
Yeah.
So
and it'd still probably slip out there.
Right? All right, so Chris, you had a question for him.
I do?
Yeah.
What was my question?
Why is he calling?
Oh, yeah, why are you calling?
Oh, I just wanted to clarify, if Jon ever makes my sister cry, he will get his ass beat by not only me, but my other two brothers, and then probably his wife, Stephs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have made Steph cry many times, and now in my defense, she has made me, she's made me cry many times too, but
she cried.
She called me a pussy.
She cried one night. That one night that I was over there and you guys had that huge fight.
Yes.
I thought she was going to fucking pass out.
Yeah.
She was like, not just crying. She was like, I just lost the baby crying.
Yeah.
I mean, she really was fucking losing. I was like, I need to go kill Jon.
Yeah.
Well, you have my blessing on that.
Well, Jon is very lucky he's here because I had her blessing that night as
Yeah.
well.
I mean, trust me, Chris, like you guys all have backup here in Cleveland in the form of Aiken, man. Like he don't fuck around when it comes to Steph.
No.
It's only a short 3-hour drive. It's worth it to.
It's actually a 2-hour and 25-minute drive, but who's counting?
Well, there's been a few.
Well,
There's been a few incidents where I've had to jump in for people fucking with Steph.
Oh, yeah.
At different shows and whatever.
Have you heard those stories, Chris?
I've heard the one that you guys were talking about on the show.
Yeah, the Slayer thing. But there was the Seven Dust one.
Yeah, there's Seven Dust.
There was what was the show we were at where the dude, like, you were with her and it was clear you were with her, but the guy kept fucking hitting on her. Anyway.
Oh God, which one
what
was
show
that?
was that?
Oh.
And I finally went up to the dude and I said, "You need to fucking move along."
God, where was that? Because I was like too nice. I was like, "Hey man, like that's it's my girl," and he wouldn't back off. And then you had to like rise up on this dude.
He wouldn't back off, and Jon's trying to be polite. And I just walked right up to him. I said, "You need to fucking move along."
This is why you got to come up to Cleveland sometimes, Chris. Man, like we have awesome adventures up here. Like,
Yeah, I definitely want to try. But I know in March I got testing for a union job that I'm trying to get.
what union job you trying to get?
Pipe fitting.
Oh, nice.
Up here?
No, in Lima.
All right.
I fit pipe with your sister a lot.
Oh, Jon, that's.
Look, you're on the show now. I had to do it. Do you think I could really pass that up?
Unfortunately, it comes off like a cracked piece of PVC.
I'm sorry, buddy. I couldn't resist.
Oh, you do it.
Oh, my God. So I got to tell a story, Chris, while you're on the air, like about last October. So, so for people listening, this is my brother-in-law, Chris. Steph has three brothers and two sisters. Steph is the oldest of all of them. And Chris turned 21 last October. It was actually like we went to Columbus and all of us hung out in Columbus. We went to watch the Ohio State, what was it, Purdue, right?
Yeah, don't forget that was ruined by a loss.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm about to tell. So we were going to bar hop down in Columbus, okay, Chris? Mm-hmm. So we're going to bar hop and all this stuff. Well, we end up posting up at a bar. The game started, it was a night game, so it started at what, like 8 o'clock, Chris, I think? Like, it was like
something like that.
Yeah. So we post up at this bar, and it's like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So it was like 2 hours before kickoff, whatever it was. And I was like, okay, we're gonna go here, go here, go here. And everyone's like, well, we got this spot at the bar. Why don't we just stay here? So we're like, okay. Well, so he's 21, and they have this thing where, like, you buy this drink, like a fishbowl or something, and it's a vodka cranberry or something. And we're like, yeah, it's his 21st birthday, so, you know, let's get him a drink. It was like $10. It was something, wasn't it like Chris, correct me if I'm wrong here, but you got the fishbowl for $10, and then whatever you want to fill it with was like another $2 or $4 or something?
Actually, it was the fishbowl was $8 and the alcohol was free.
Okay. Nice. So yeah, okay. So but it's a big glass fishbowl. Right, it's a really good, solid thing. Well, so he goes, yeah, I'll do a vodka and cranberry. So we watch them. They put some ice in this thing, and then they pull out the bottle of vodka, and they just vodka.
Nice.
I mean, it was like. They must have. I mean, Chris, correct me if I'm wrong again.
Half a bottle.
Dude, it had to be a third of the bottle. And then they pull out this little bottle of cranberry juice and they put it in there. I mean, the thing was like barely pink. And it was like $8
Nice.
And this is at like 6 o'clock at night. And so he starts drinking this and like, oh my God, do we get shit-faced? And like, and you and I have drank so many times, Aiken. Mm-hmm. My bar tab that night with a tip was like close to $300. It was insane. But I think my brother-in-law here will, attest. He left feeling pretty good. So.
Yeah. See, I don't remember the Uber ride home or leaving the gas station that I fucking paid for somebody's gas.
Yeah, yes, you did.
Nice.
But I did buy more beer for us.
Yeah, and then I think, like, if I remember correctly, and I'm probably wrong, so I was way too fucking drunk, we stopped, like, 2 feet before the hotel, and you hand me a beer, and you're like, chug it.
Yep, I did. Basically, I got drunk. I was supposed to be the responsible one.
Right.
And I was, but then I got hammered, and once I realized we were safe, I'm like, now it's time to go.
Let's rock.
It's like, chug this. And then I was like, I don't think we have enough beer. Let's go get more beer. So we got more beer.
And yeah, don't even forget, we still had like a whole bottle of that like $80 tequila.
Well, but I also didn't want to drink that because that was your birthday gift. I'm like, I'm not going to drink your birthday gift. So I only had 3 shots of that.
Feels free to drink mine.
Only 3 shots.
Right. All right. Well, we're about to do a power half hour, so
All righty, and I have to go back in 3 minutes.
Good.
So.
Sounds good. All right. So you have to do one thing for me, Chris.
Oh, Jesus. What's that?
Before you go, you have to say, hail and kill, fuck you, pal, hand job.
All right. Say that one more time.
Hail and kill, fuck you, pal, hand job.
So you said pale and kill?
Yeah, that'll work.
Yes.
All right, pale and kill, fuck you, something, hand job.
Later, brother. Love you.
Later.
Love you too, man. Thank you for having me on, guys.
All right,
anytime, buddy, man.
All righty. Have a good night.
Later, brother. Pale and kill.
Pale and kill. I'm so pasty white, I got to kill somebody.
I know, right? All right, so it is 2:30. Should we bust out the shot glasses?
Works for me.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go get the beers and the shot glasses. You should explain. I got to bring up my phone.
I might throw
because I got the timer. You're not gonna throw up.
Very fragile.
Oh, fuck off. Are you being serious? By the way,
No.
are you gonna get sick?
I'm fine.
All right, let me.
I'm fine. I'm more worried about being sick tomorrow, fucking all hungover or whatever. But
All right, let's see if this is working here. All right, hit play. All right, so
I'm in.
it's a power hour. So every 60 seconds we have to do a shot of beer.
Yeah, so everybody get 4 fucking beers.
Yeah. So let's everybody drink together. Woo!
Let's go.
And Neely's like, well, this is officially gone off the rails. Although he's not listening. He's at Don Dawkins' house at this point.
Yeah, this hasn't been too bad. We've been pretty in control.
We have been.
It hasn't been terrible.
We have been. Yeah, but
maybe this last hour has been, but
dude, honestly though, my brother-in-law just called in. Like, he was actually on the Tomahawk podcast. Like, they asked callers to call in and leave messages, and they actually played him. Like, he led off a show. So, like, that was pretty cool.
I've done that before. Never mind.
Oh, all right. So we have. I want to hear if people can hear this over the mic. We got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's see if the
drink.
Yeah. That wasn't any noise. What the fuck?
I don't hear shit.
Yeah. Wow. All right.
Can't we just drink beer?
Well, excuse me. You have to hear the siren.
Do I?
Well, yeah, because otherwise, how are we going to know when to drink?
We'll drink. Just put 4 beers here. I don't need to drink every minute.
Yeah, we do.
I can just fucking...
That's the whole point, you idiot.
I can just drink.
Why in the hell is this like...
God.
Do
I need to play some more Randy?
No. Take care, PC. Seriously, like, I don't understand why this is not working. Ringtone. Oh, I know why. Hold on. Let's go to settings here. Sounds and vibrations.
Here's the goods.
Is this more Randy?
This is really bad, too. You thought Roller Coaster was bad. Digging it so far, right?
I don't know what you're playing. Cool, John Phil.
Yeah.
It's got a cool groove. There we go. We got the horn. Oh, jeez. Scribble. My 8th grade band sounded better than this. Jason Bate. Aiken, when did you become a sadist?
Sounds drunk.
Yeah. I think it's the voice that is never in tune with the background music. Phil Ooze, all caps. A true masterpiece. Right, I'm going to go get us a couple beers and a couple shot glasses.
Go ahead. Well, we're rocking, so go ahead.
Poor Randy. Uh-oh. Oh, it is. How did I bang the table and all of a sudden Pinball PA's website came up? You're a whore for attention.
I'm not looking for Pinball PA.
Well, it just popped up. I jump up from the table. All of a sudden Pinball PA shows up.
Do not interrupt Randy.
Brock and Randy, get it right.
It's Rodeo. It's Rodeo. Get the beer. Yeah.
All right, man, here's your 4.
All right. Give me a shot glass. Rodeo. 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 You're so lucky you're not hearing this, John. Yeah! That's Randy Trask and the Detroit Buds with Rodeo right here on your classic metal show. Holy smokes, Randy. The sad part is the guy can really do Guns N' Roses. And nobody believes that, but he really, really can do Guns N' Roses. Should I play some?
Are there any videos of him doing that? So
yeah, right here. I've got Knocking on Heaven's Door right here. Should I play that?
Yeah. Do that, and then
Let's see.
we got to start our power hour.
I think it's May 17th, Peabody's for headlining it.
I like Peabody.
Like a Mafia too?
Nice.
Yeah, we got the club for headliner, so.
Sweet.
You can hear Randy promoting the band and to some chick in the front row.
You got to look at this. Come here and look at this real quick.
All right.
He's playing a stage. It's not even really a stage. It's like a porch inside. It has a rail. I think this is out in Eastlake somewhere. I forget what this club is called. But look at this stage, dude. It has like a rail in front of the stage. Like it's almost like a strip club. Look at it. Look at the rail. See the rail?
Dude, we play Brother Believe Me plays a place down in Coldwater, Ohio, called McSober's, and they have that.
What is that? That's terrible.
It's basically when your bar is such a shithole and you don't want people fucking jumping up on the stage, you have to have a security rail.
Is that to keep people? That's to keep people away from rushing the stage.
Yeah.
I don't think Randy has any problem with that.
Well, no, people get so fucked up that they think they can just do whatever they want. So these bars, if it's a dive bar and they know they're known for drunken rant or like rowdy fucking bullshit behavior,
Right.
like they put these things up, man. Like the one, like I said, there's a bar called McSober's in Coldwater, Ohio that Brother Believe Me plays, like my band. And they have to have the barrier looks exactly like the one that was at the Odeon. The Odeon holds 1,000 people. This place maybe holds 150, and they have to have the same exact barrier because people just get hammered and try to run up on stage.
Nice. They need that.
All right.
All right. Do we drink a shot here? Is that what we're doing?
All right, let's see.
Is that what we're doing here?
All right, so power half hour. Let's see how far we can get.
All right. I'm done.
Fuck off.
I did one.
All right, hold on. I got to turn the app on. All right, let's see.
Can't I just drink the beers? I will.
Hold on.
Do I have to do it like to make myself sick? Can't I just drink?
All right, do a shot. Now here we go.
All right.
So every 60 seconds we do a shot of beer.
All right.
So pour yourself another shot.
This is going to be boring as fuck to the listeners.
Not really. We have a discussion, but as the timer goes off,
Well,
we have to do a shot.
row.
Right?
Rodeo. I'm in row. What is this one? Slip of the tongue. Randy live at the Cove. Should we venture it?
Go for it, man.
See Randy live at the Cove.
Sal, am I too loud or something? Am I up on the mic?
What cracks me up is there's absolutely nobody in front of him.
Right. Dude, by the way, Tex Nation, you say beer shots are easy, but when you're doing it every 60 seconds, it gets more difficult than you would think. There's a reason I'm doing this. All right, ready? All right. Trust me, Brian. Sorry, Sal. Brian, believe me, once you get about 20 in, it sounds easy, but it basically equates to 4 beers in about 26, 27 minutes. And you really get full. You wouldn't think you would, but you do.
Well,
Phil said you should have a camera over there, guys. Like, if you were on...
I could turn on the fucking Facebook Live and just...
turn on the Facebook Live while you're doing it. Because we're both doing it at the same time.
Let's see.
John Bate. John, been there, done that. Quit your bitching. No, honestly, John, like, I did it once. I could only get through about 23 minutes, man.
I wouldn't get that
Bobby,
far.
John, you're an alcoholic. That's why you're doing it.
Yeah, well, that I believe.
Well, there you go. By the way, would you believe? Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Like, it goes faster than you think. And as you have to keep doing it, like...
Yeah, but I'll just say
I just got a text message.
I'll just say I'm out. I don't give a fuck.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, everyone's like, oh, it's so easy, but it happens faster than you think. Tex, we are doing Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually tried, when I did it before and I got through 23 minutes, I had already been drinking for about an hour and a half. So that might have,
I can't
get
the camera to work.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, well.
That might have, by the way, we're 15 seconds away from another one.
That's fine.
This is what I'm saying. Like, it's amazing.
It's not that amazing.
Well, to me it is.
I'm going to cheat. I'm just going to do it now.
Well, hold on a second. Wait for the horn. You only got 2 seconds.
Whatever.
We're live drinking.
All right, I'm done. I'm too full.
Fuck off.
Might have to piss in this fucking shot glass.
If you got to pee, go for it. You have to chug a beer, though.
I don't care.
John Bate, no, it's not. Drink faster.
Drink faster.
Believe me, I can chug a beer faster than almost anybody you know.
Faster than me. That's
Yeah.
for damn sure.
I have a weird fucking ability
See,
to
but
chug.
this is where me and you are different because you have this ability that I don't. I'm not good at like this, but we could start drinking at noon, and I'll still be standing at the end, no matter how much.
I will too, but I'll be way more drunk than you.
I mean, you've seen me. You've seen me at some of the parties where I fucking drank gallons of fucking alcohol,
Right?
and it doesn't faze me.
Yeah, it just doesn't knock you down like it does me. But then again, I'm only 225 pounds. You're like literally double.
425 pounds.
So there's that.
There is that. But you know what? That doesn't mean that my stomach is that much bigger.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. It's not that much bigger. It's just that I'm an alcoholic.
You have much more body weight to soak it up. I mean, that's a physiological fact.
Yeah, but I don't have a bigger liver.
Look at Demon. 30 seconds. Fuck 60. Demon, you'd be fucking puking after about like 12 minutes if you do that.
Chris has stamina. John, not so much.
No, Chris, you can back me up on this. I do have drinking stamina. You can't even deny that.
I don't know. That's not what Stephanie said.
I said drinking stamina.
I know, but I was going for the joke before you interrupted me.
See, look how fast this is going. Jackal, the point of this is we're going to see how far we can get. Because we can.
Because we don't have anything else to talk about. And we have 15 minutes to kill.
We have plenty of things to talk about. So here's the thing. Chris and I can either drink live on the air, or we can talk about MAGA hats. We can talk about
Yeah, that is true.
we can talk about politics. We could talk about abortion, like the New York abortion law. So,
I'm for a 10,000 day limit on that. Once they've been born up to 10,000 days, then we can kill.
John Bate, trust me, you'll be if you were ever to hang out with me and drink with me for an entire day, trust me, you'd be impressed.
I will say John can drink.
Yeah, Sal says I will challenge John in drinking.
You would lose, Sal.
Yeah, let's go. See what I mean?
The problem with
Ugh.
wrong piped.
Look at John. I've been doing your challenge with 92 spiced, 92 proof spiced rum. Yeah, there's a problem with that. You're going to end up in the hospital doing that. That's the problem.
Yeah. No, the difference with you is you can slam like this for a while.
Yeah.
I can just drink all goddamn day.
Well, see, and you and I can both do that, but you tend to start out slower.
Yeah, I do.
And I just basically go.
Yeah, I'm not in a
So-
race. I'm never in a race. I just go until 5 a.m. or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, we had the one party here that when we tore the bottom out of my car in the fucking yard,
Right.
you know, we were still drinking at the end of the day. You know, we were still drinking at the, you know, trying to figure out who's going to drive, and we drank.
God, the amount of times that we've had fucking you and I drinking together is so dangerous.
Yeah, it is. This isn't killing me too bad.
Well, again, but as you keep going, though, it fills you up. Like, you don't realize, like, because it's actually faster than you think. And you actually did say that you could shotgun. You said 4 beers in 5 minutes, you said.
I think I could do that. I might throw it up, but
Well, okay, then that doesn't count.
I might throw this up. I don't know.
Well, again, you have to keep it down for it to count.
Let's not forget the 12-pack I've already drank.
Right? Well, me too. Seriously. Like, that's the problem. Like, it's like, it seems like, oh, it's just a shot. It's just a shot. But when you think about it, it's in, again, there you go. It literally in like 20 minutes is like 4 beers. So if you think about it, like when you have to do that, it's kind of a lot, man.
Yeah.
Like you just cashed a beer. I just cashed a beer. Man, I nailed it.
Yeah. Way to go, LeBron.
No, I'm Mark Price, not LeBron.
I'll be LeBron. Bring my entourage in here to
Yeah,
fucking handle shit
right.
for me.
So, yeah, no, anybody that's like, yeah, thank you. Tex Nation said throwing up is losing. That is. You can't puke, man.
I'm not arguing that point. I'm just not going to win, probably.
Well, let's see. We got 5 seconds again.
Because if my stomach starts to hurt, I'm stopping.
See? You went early.
So what? 1 second. Gives a shit.
You're a fucking cheater is what you are.
Oh, that 1 second. Is that the difference here?
Don't be fucking cheating.
Is that the difference? That 1 second?
Yes, it is. And you goddamn know that's cheating.
Whatever. I put 2 down in the time of 1. Shut up.
You're a fucking cheater and you know it.
I am, pretty much.
This is riveting. Right?
Yeah, this is terrible.
Although, you know what?
I'm quitting.
This is we did a great show, I think, tonight.
Yeah,
I really think we had like a really fun show, man. We had like a lot of music conversation. There was no politics, like we said. You know, Neely called in and Nalbandian, like so many cool things to talk about. Like
I
it was fun.
I like having a show with no politics. I mean, I don't mind talking politics, although I don't follow it very close anymore because really people make me sick.
Yeah.
But this has been fun.
Yeah, like, and you know me, like, I don't know anything about politics. Like, my political stance is, if you're on one side or the other, that's cool. But if you're one of those dickheads that believes that one side is 100% correct or one side is 100% wrong, you're just a fuckhead. Like, you know, they're just, so that's why I hate getting into that stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I don't mind not talking about it, you know, endlessly. You know, we talk about it endlessly here.
Yeah.
and that's fine because that's Neely's deal. And that's fine, you know. I mean, the guy does wear a conductor's hat with a fucking weird hair like Trump.
Nice.
You know, but, you know, I'm good with not getting into, oh, my God, look, there's somebody that has a Confederate flag problem. Let's talk about that for an hour. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, like, But I mean, to Neely's credit though, like he does. I mean, seriously, you guys have an awesome show. It's interesting, and even though people are like, oh, thank God, like we're not talking about politics. Like at least Neely keeps it interesting,
Right?
And he's very convicted in what he thinks. He's obviously a very pro-Trump guy, which is, and I don't know anything about politics because I don't give a flying fuck,
Yeah.
But so he's what is that liberal or is it conservative?
Neely's conservative.
Okay, yeah. Like I don't even know those terms. Like I know terms about the resistance and the First Order. The Rebel Alliance and that's the politics that I know.
Yeah.
I always tell people like the only politics I care about are the taxation of intergalactic trade routes over the planet of Naboo. Like I know Star Wars shit, dude.
You know the politics of Boba Fett.
Yeah, right. But the show is always interesting, and Neely, I mean, he really has built a brand, like, going back to the band versus brand thing.
All by himself.
Yeah, I mean, seriously.
Stop it.
Well,
I think I had something to do with it.
Yes, but he did keep it going for a few years while you couldn't.
I will say that. I mean, he may have been playing to 40 people a week. But
Yeah. I mean, but he didn't quit,
No. He always said he thought I was going to come back. He always knew I was coming back, but
yeah, like I mean, he has really built something awesome.
yeah.
So, and I'm very appreciative that he lets me come on. Like, I mean, I told people today, like I was, hold on there. We got 5 seconds, but, can you wait for once?
I'm waiting.
All right, there you go. So nerding out, before I came here today, I went to a meeting of the Ohio Star Wars Collectors Club out in Youngstown. So I was there, and I was telling people like, man, I'm hoping to get out there in time to take a nap, because I got to be on the air,
Yeah, till 3.
until 3. But it's a show that has over 5 million downloads, and everyone's like, holy shit! And like Neely built that. Like, I mean, it's, and you obviously are, the biggest part of, why it exploded. But you know what? His conviction, and it's his idea, and it's his show. And,
I'm very much a believer that it ain't me and it ain't him.
Yeah.
It's that mixture.
Yeah.
Because
you have to have chemistry.
and we do, and it's that unique... It's the unique combination of him being so straight-laced and me being such a fucking savage
Yeah.
that makes it work.
It's like a band, man. You have to have that mix to make something that everybody likes. Like, there has to be, like... I'm trying to think how to phrase it. Like,
Do I have to keep drinking it out of the shot glass? Can't I just take a mouthful off the beer?
no, because it has to come from the shot glass. That's the whole point of a power hour. That way it's measured.
We got, 7 minutes left?
We have as many minutes as we want.
I don't want to get sick.
Are you starting to get sick?
Nah. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just not enjoying it.
Isn't it weird? Like, it's weird, like, how fast it comes up.
Yeah, I just don't enjoy fucking drinking these little mouthfuls of fucking foam. That's really what it comes down to, is you drink too much foam in this.
Well, you're pouring it wrong then. You're pouring it wrong. Mine are pure beer.
Mine are foamy.
Ooh, man.
Foamy shit.
Well, asshole, tilt the fucking shot glass, you dummy. It's like you're an idiot.
I don't give a fuck. I got 6 minutes left.
We have as much time as we
I
want.
got 6 more shots to do, and I'm done. I'm going to play some Van Halen. No, I'm not.
Yeah. God damn you.
I'm going to come close. I'm going to play some roller coaster.
roller coaster.
I got a roller coaster.
You should play some APG for Jim.
No. Fuck Jim.
Especially because you don't like APG.
Yeah, I don't
Jim
like
doesn't like APG.
No. I'm going to play some Eddie Van Halen. Playing
Ooh.
bass.
Oh, shoot. God damn it. You got to stay on because we got to see how long we can go with
No,
this.
I'm not staying on.
Fuck you. Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Why would you do extra time with Neely but not with me?
Because I don't want to do extra time.
You're a fucking dick.
I got shit to do tomorrow.
Fuck you, you do.
I do.
You're self-employed. Fuck off.
I didn't say it was work.
Well, then fuck off. Then stay up.
I got a lunch date.
Excuse. It's not with Kelly, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. God damn it. Well, first of all, you know goddamn well that you and I are staying up drinking after this, so.
You think? I'm going to bed.
Fuck you. You know we're going to stay up
I'm
drinking.
going to bed. It's 3 a.m.
Up your ass. You know goddamn well we're going to.
Bed.
It'll be.
I'm not going to stay up drinking after I bloated my stomach with these goddamn shots.
Eat your nuts.
I mean, I'm not getting drunk or anything. It's just bleh. Making me sick.
Fuck you.
You'll see.
You and I always stay up after the show's
You'll
over.
see. I'm ready for sleep.
Fuck off.
I'm about to throw this fucking beer up.
Oh, and now all of a sudden it's not so easy, is
Which
it?
would be fun. I didn't say it was easy. I said I could fucking drink 4 beers. I just don't like drinking like this.
We could do a chug contest.
You'll win. I'm not that drinker.
Well, you said you could do 4 beers in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I could. But I would just force it down. I would take a screwdriver and chug it out.
Well, what the... God, that was a guttural burp. Well, what the fuck, then?
I'm doing this last one and we're done. Out.
Bullshit.
Out. Bye, kids. Done. I'm ready to go.
Play some Gatlin, man.
No. Fuck John. Fuck John. Yeah, fuck John. And
Just do one for me.
no, I don't
Come
have
on,
any.
man.
I don't have any.
Play for... Go on YouTube and play Forget
No,
Forever.
fuck that. I'm playing Eagles Fly
Oh,
because that's what I
I'm
want.
I'm not going to complain about that.
I'm playing a little Sammy Hagar to get the fuck out of here. Neely will be back next week.
Yes.
John, this has been a true pleasure. Just a fucking pleasure.
Dude, we always have a fucking blast when we do these solo shows.
Of course we do. I don't know if the fans enjoyed it too much or not, and I don't care.
I hope so, man.
This has been fun, though. It has been fun. So let's check it out. It is Sammy Hagar with
Now, which version of Eagles Fly are we doing?
the I Never Said Goodbye version.
Oh, so the album version. Okay.
Album version.
Man, you didn't pull one of the live versions?
No, fuck Van Halen.
No, he's got a live version on a couple of his live records.
Trash.
Not trash.
Trash.
The trash version is the studio one you're going to play.
Yep, that's the one I'm playing.
Oh, you bastard.
Yep. All right, we're done here.
All right.
Bye, kids.
Thanks, guys, for tolerating me. We'll see you next time on the
All right.
Classic Metal Show.
Yeah, fucks.
Later, guys.